Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to my review, or not review. I'm just kind of really here to talk about Windows 10 that was just announced by Microsoft. This is the newest operating system out of Microsoft. This is pretty much to address all of the abysmal press that is Windows 8 and 8.1. So, if you've really been keeping up with Windows 10, uh, you you would know that there are a lot of features coming to the operating system. I think the biggest one for most people is going to be the Start button coming back to the operating system. Start menu. Another feature is multiple desktops, so this is probably a lot better for people with business in mind. Then also we'll have Cortana. Is rumored to have Cortana. I'm not sure if it actually will have Cortana though. Even though most of these features probably are not in the technical preview, like notification centers. Cortana is not in the technical preview, but you do get that uh, the start menu. You get that with the technical preview. You can resize it. You can add live tiles to the start menu. You can do all types of stuff with that new start menu. This is not Windows 10, but this is Windows 8.1. But the reason why I'm doing the video is because I want to pretty much y'all see Windows 8.1 and how it looks now. And as you can see, here's the start screen. Here's what you're getting if you have Windows 8.1. Okay. If you go back to the desktop and then go back over here to the corner, that will just take you back to the start screen. Okay, now let's get the name out of the way. Windows 10. Pretty much almost every tech. I think literally every tech journalist got this wrong. Everyone who predicted the name being Windows 9 got that wrong. Now, rightfully so, because what comes after 8? 9. But Windows and Microsoft named it Windows 10. Now, my personal theory on it is because they probably wanted to disassociate Windows 10 from Windows 8, so they just kind of named it instead of Windows 9, because everybody know Windows 9 would have been a direct sequel to Windows 8. And I think they probably wanted to disassociate that, so they wanted to just kind of come up with a new, different platform of Windows. So rather than call it Windows 9, they call it Windows 10. I even thought it was going to be Windows 10. Or Windows 9, I mean. But this Windows 10, I think the move might be a little weird, but I think it might pay off because, like I said, people won't really. I mean, there will be comparisons to Windows 8 with Windows 10, but I mean, I don't know. Who knows why Microsoft actually named it Windows 10? But, but speaking of, I do have the Windows 10 technical preview already installed onto the laptop here that I have. So if I go hover over it right now, Windows Technical Preview 64-bit ISO file. You see the size is 3.81 gigs. Date modified 10/12/2014 at 11:10 a.m. So that is the information about that. And when you click on that, it's going to actually come up with some options for you to actually get that onto a flash storage or CD or DVD. So that's pretty much that. And now, what you need to do to get yourself prepared for Windows 10 is first, if you're running Windows 8, what you want to do is wipe from the the right and go to search, and then go to format as the keyword. I just use format, but just type in format, and then go to where it says format or create and format hard disk partitions. So go to that. It's going to come up. It's going to take you to the disk manager. Okay. I probably should have done this video earlier because I'm probably going to have the blank DVDs probably within the next hour or two, maybe, or an hour, 2 hours and a half, I guess you can say. But here we go. If I can find my cursor, where's my cursor? There it is. I got to look at the screen itself. All right, so you can see all of the partitions that are on this laptop now. You see the primary one being Windows 8.1. Oops. There we go. Okay. You got a health recovery, you got health, and then you got several other health partitions. I don't know why they got that much on there, but okay. And then you see an unallocated space. Now, to create one, what you're going to do is highlight Windows 8.1. You're going to go ahead and click on it. You're going to click on it to highlight it, and then you're going to right click on it to come up with some options. And you see here are some options. To shrink volume, you're going to click on that. You're going to click on shrink volume and then follow the instructions. And then you want to set the amount of space that you want for that partition. Even if you mess up, I found that you can actually add storage to the partition. So if you accidentally didn't put enough on there, you can actually in Windows extend that storage, grab storage from the actual primary partition. So like I said, go to Disk Manager. You can type in Disk Manager directly and that'll send you to the app, or you can just type in format as the keyword and then go to create and format hard disk partition. Okay, so you got two options there. There's the app's name up here, Disk Management, so you can type that in directly and that'll send you to this particular app. Once you're here, I want you to click on your primary partition. Okay, you'll see these little lines going into the boxes here, these little lines that lets you know that it's selected. You're going to right click on it, and then you're going to go to shrink volume and follow the steps there. Read every word because you want to be able to understand this before you're going to create a partition. Once you've created that partition, then if you have a USB or a DVD storage, you're going to click on this down here to download, and then you're going to choose to either put that file onto a USB storage or to burn that to a disk. Once you've done that, then you can start having your little bit of fun, because now you get to restart the computer and then boot into BIOS. Okay, it'll take you to a boot option screen, and you can either boot that using a CD or using a USB flash drive. Okay, and once you do that, then you'll be able to go into it. And now here is some some advice, because you don't want to screw your computer over. Okay, so do not use Windows 10 as the primary operating system. So do not install Windows 10 over your current operating system. Okay, so do not do that. So what you need to do is create a partition just like I showed you, and do it that way. Okay, you're gonna restart the computer and then boot into your options, and then you're gonna boot using a CD or USB flash drive. Okay, and that's how you're gonna create you want to have a dual boot type setup. So you want to have two operating systems running on the same laptop, or you can actually use a separate PC altogether and install it on there. But even on that PC, you want to actually, create a second partition. Okay, so do not use the C drive to actually install Windows 10. Just like I said, create an unallocated space and do it that way. And don't worry if you don't understand what I'm saying in this video. I will be back to actually do the setup for Windows 10 technical preview, so don't fret. But I just want to come in and I'll pretty much cover up everything I've said in this video in a later video. So stay tuned, and I'll be back to install Windows 10. So hope y'all enjoyed this video, and I hope you got a little bit of advice out of it. Come back for the Windows 10 setup before the end of the day. So I hope y'all enjoyed, and see you all later.